frustrating to watch. Last year I was like, damn, should I really do this? And just the nail in the coffin, dude, is Sunday.
Hmm.
Right, anyway. The stream is live.
Oh, okay.
Hola.
Howdy.
Alright, so the first game we have is Baltimore and Cincinnati.
Baltimore and Cincinnati.
Yes, sir.
You know, I don't want to give the Ravens too much props because they faced the Bills.
It was Nathan
So,
Peterman, man.
yeah.
Dude, I know a couple Ravens fans. They were losing their shit, dude. They were like, "Oh, the Ravens." It's like, y'all played Nathan Peterman. Calm down.
Yeah, but I
And
feel
that
like
Bills
Cincy's gonna
defense.
win.
Mm.
You don't think so?
My
I
thing with it
just,
is like, I don't want like you said, I don't want to give Baltimore too many props because they were playing Nathan Peterman on defense, but like, it's still the Ravens defense.
yeah. I mean, yeah, it's good and all, but
I don't think
I don't know.
I still don't think fucking Cincinnati's, I don't think their offensive power is there. And beating Andrew Luck's Colts right now doesn't really mean much. As much as I had faith in them last week, it
Hmm.
really does not mean much for them to beat them because the defense isn't that great. Andrew Luck's coming back after 2 years, and I mean, we'll get to it when we talk to it. But like, he came to play, and it was
Yeah,
still a
he
close
did.
game.
He,
So I really do have to go with Baltimore on this one.
I just don't see. Okay, so. You know how you brought up, since he's like weak offense. That's what I see for Baltimore. I look at the two. They're honestly to me they're kind of similar in a way.
Hmm.
They both have a mediocre quarterback. Their offenses aren't the greatest, and their defense are pretty decent. I mean, I would say Baltimore has a better
Oh
defense,
yeah,
but
100%.
I don't know, man. I think Andy Dalton wins more than Joe Flacco right now. So I mean. That's why I gotta go with Cincy because I could see them literally. I see that maybe like a field goal, they win it. I don't know. I just don't feel like Baltimore is gonna get it
I think it just
together
comes down to
against them.
defense on this one, like because the offense isn't
Yeah,
that high
yeah,
powered on either one. But
yeah. Both the teams are offense aren't they aren't good.
I think Baltimore has a better defense, 100%. Terrell Suggs and
Yeah,
Eric Weddle. I mean, that's just two to name it. And as much as I hate to say it, even Brandon Carr.
Brandon. Okay.
Dude, he showed up. Like, ever since that year we went 13-3, man. He showed up. I said we again. God damn it.
You're a Cowboys fan.
I'm not. We'll get to that in a minute.
So
Our
we
sec-
disagree on that one. First
yeah.
one.
Our second
Okay.
game, Atlanta, Carolina, and I know we're not gonna disagree on this one. Because do I have something
Carolina.
to yes, sir, Carolina. Oh
Okay,
boy,
all
do I
right.
have something to say about the fucking Falcons, dude. Matty Ice
Uh,
is so overhyped, man. I believe that
he
with all of my bones, man. He's so overhyped. There's no way you can be elite and miss so many end zone targets, fuck up so bad in the end zone. What else did I write? He can't even hit Julio. Like, there's a problem
no.
when you can't even hit Julio.
Yeah, I think Matt Ryan is like right below or he's on top of mediocre, but he's like
Average.
below elite. I don't know. He's more than average. Don't. I think he's just too inconsistent.
And
Because literally
that's the whole
you,
Falcons team, man.
yeah, it just and he fits the culture so well. Because I mean, he's inconsistent himself. But
Yeah, it's insane.
I just one week you're gonna get like 200, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. or like one pick. Then next week you're gonna get 150, like throwing like 40%, one touchdown, 2 picks. Like you don't know what Matt Ryan you're gonna get,
Yeah,
and it's
it's that
so bad.
inconsistency.
And what is he? 1 for 20, 1 for 21 hitting Julio, and
Yeah.
oh my God,
Where did I write that? 1 for 20
it's just
to
terrible.
Julio in the end zone
Yeah,
over the last 2
and
years. My man, you gotta hit your number one receiver in the end zone. If you see
yeah,
he's close to the fucking out of bounds markers, don't throw it his way, man. Because that's twice
nah,
against the Eagles that you did that shit, and he fucked it up
yeah.
on game-winning plays.
But Julio balled out though.
Oh yeah,
He had like, yeah, he balled out. He did his thing. Like I feel so bad for Julio. He's the only consistent thing on that offense.
yes sir.
And then
And then the Panthers, man.
yeah,
I mean, I want to say I don't want to give much props to the Panthers, but oh my god, dude, they came out and they showed out, dude. They exposed Dak. They really a fucking exposed Dak.
yeah, they did.
They,
And I was low key scared though, because Kuechly came out like twice during the game. I was like,
yeah,
no, like you gotta stay in there. And the thing, like, a reason why I see like Carolina beating Atlanta too
hmm
is I just see, like Cam Cam can get it done. Like
yeah,
he's terrible, but he's not terrible. He's a good running quarterback, but like his, passing obviously is his weakest,
yeah.
his weakest point,
His
and that
weaker
shouldn't be
point.
your weakest point as a.
I wouldn't say it's his weakest point, but definitely a weaker point of his offense.
Yeah, and like when I was watching the game, or he's a winner though. Like even though his passing is like not the greatest, he
hmm
wins. He
hmm
can win.
Yeah, I mean, that's all you gotta do, man. Keep your
Honestly.
keep your defense off the field long enough, man.
Yeah.
Keep them fresh. You win games.
And then they lost. Atlanta lost. What's his name? Keanu Neal.
Oh
Season
yeah,
ending.
that's right. I remember. I remember that.
So now their secondary is gonna be weaker
Yeah,
than usual.
yeah. And it already
So
was.
yeah, it's already weak in the first place.
Yeah,
So
insane.
I have Carolina winning, to be honest. And
Yeah,
then
I do too.
if your team commits like, what was it, 13, 14 penalties in a game, Jesus, like
That whole game though was just penalty after
that whole
penalty
game
on
was
Thursday.
that game was trash. It was fun to watch. It was boring to watch, but I mean, hey, it's the Super Bowl champs.
Yes, sir. Nick Foles.
God bless Nick Foles.
That's my quarterback in the league, bro.
No.
Alright. Next is the Chargers and Buffalo. Oh, by the way, you won last week because all of our splits you won.
I did.
Yeah, our splits were Cincinnati and Indianapolis, Dallas and Carolina, and Chicago and Green Bay. Chicago fucked me
Yeah.
over. Dallas also fucked me over. I was just hopeful on Indiana.
Yeah, you were playing that Andrew Luck comeback game.
Yeah, a lot of people were, man.
Yeah.
They were I was watching the Fox. Was it Fox or? Yeah, it's Fox. Like I was watching the Fox pregame, and like
Mhm.
all of them had Cincy as an upset. Terry, Michael Strahan, Jimmy Johnson. They all had Cincinnati as an upset, and that just proves that Andrew Luck changes the culture of that team.
Yeah, he does.
All right, so Carolina and Buffalo. As of now,
You mean Chargers?
oh, yeah, Chargers. Duh. I saw Carolina on my screen and saw the Chargers in the book. Um, so as of now, I think 2 days ago, right? They named Josh Allen the starter, probably for the rest of the season, unless they see Nathan Peterman is better
No,
than that.
no. He needs to be the starter for the rest of the season. Even though if he has a bad year, it's still a season under his belt that he's playing, and he should know just to build his confidence up that he is better than Nathan Peterman, because that's just insulting on the man.
Yeah, I think we talked about that in the first session.
Yeah.
It was insulting to him, that you draft me and then you draft him and then you bench him.
Yeah. To. Wow.
To Nathan
Okay.
Peterman.
Yeah.
um, I have the Chargers winning here.
I have the Chargers winning too.
Because as much as I have a little bit of faith in Josh Allen, but we talked about it, and as much as even Joey Bosa going down and the Chargers losing their first game,
The church. Yeah.
yeah, they played Kansas,
Yeah.
um, which we'll talk about that in a minute too. But just I don't think Buffalo can do it against that defense, man.
I don't think so either.
There's been a lot
The
of
Chargers
defense
are a
talk.
more developed team,
Yeah, that
like
too.
right now.
Yeah, 100%.
You know?
They've got just the veteran play everywhere compared to
Yeah.
a rebuilding Buffalo.
Yeah, and I feel like Josh Allen will be better than Peterman.
Yeah.
And Buffalo, I'll give Buffalo the benefit of the doubt. They'll be in the game, but they're gonna lose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just don't see. I don't see any everywhere defense, offense, D line, secondary. Even though the Chargers middle linebacker, their linebacker core isn't the greatest, I just see it more impacting in the game. That
Yeah.
I just feel like the Chargers are more developed and they just have they have their team set, and
Oh,
that's
yeah,
what gives the
100%.
advantage.
Like
Yeah.
I said, it's veteran versus rebuilding, and it's just the veterans come out on top. Pretty much
Yeah.
every time. Minnesota and Green Bay. So I feel like we might end up disagreeing on this one.
Well, hold on. Well, let me see what you guys say.
So a little bit on both. First off, Kirk Cousins had an amazing debut as a Viking, and it hurts me to bet against him because he is a Michigan State man. But god damn it, as much as I hate the Packers, dude, Aaron Rodgers is a fucking beast. A goddamn monster incarnate.
He did it to the Bears.
The Bears that hurt him, the Bears that were beating him, the Bears that had him going
it was
3
still
of
a
7
good comeback.
to start the game. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but it doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're 3 of 7 to start, most of the time you're not gonna win.
How do you survive in here? I know. How are you alive? It's so hot.
Well, it
Unless
feels
you
good.
have
Are you serious? Are you genuine?
unless you have the best defense on the planet and the best offense on the planet, which Aaron Rodgers does not have. Either of those.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he doesn't. He has. It's so bad. So bad for the man.
I do too, and it's just I think the Packers are the right pick here, at least on my part. Not a good defense, not a great offense, but Aaron Rodgers is the culture of Green Bay, and it's that clutch factor in the fourth quarter that really brings them together, because it doesn't matter. He's just got this gene that's super clutch, and it's crazy.
Yeah, we're disagreeing. Sorry. I don't care what quarterback it is, you are gonna struggle against the Vikings defense. Granted, Nick Foles did it last year, but we're not talking about that.
Remember when Nick Foles
But
killed them?
we're not talking about that.
How many points did Nick Foles put up on them? Like 40? And you don't think
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers can do the same? Aaron Rodgers being actually better?
I think they're gonna win because it's so hard to go against the Vikings right now. That defense is so amazing, and the Kirk, he did have a great debut. Don't get me wrong, but he did it against the young, freaking 49er core. That pass that he threw to Stephon Diggs, Witherspoon wasn't even looking. He just put his hand oh my god, you see Stephon, you see him putting his hands up, turn around, put your hands up, do something. No, he just okay. But anyways, I'm not talking about the 49ers. I just really feel like Kirk's gonna have way better tempo, and he's gonna keep the offense on the field longer. I think they're gonna have obviously the advantage against the Packers defense because all Green Bay has is Aaron Rodgers. They're kind of they have that factor, but if Aaron Rodgers is rolling, then the whole team is rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I really see the defense shutting down Aaron. I don't see them shutting down Aaron Rodgers, but I see the Vikings coming out to win because in the end it's a team game, and that's just how I am.
Yeah.
I really feel like the Vikings are just more built, and I feel like the Vikings are for a while. I'm saying this for years to come. They're going to be the top team in that division. And let's not forget.
That's definitely fair to say.
But let's not
betting
forget
against Aaron
the
Rodgers
The Vikings were the team that injured Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Anthony Barr, it was Barr, right? I think it was Barr.
It was Barr.
Yeah, he drilled him.
He did. He definitely did. I remember watching that.
Yeah, and Rodgers already got hit last week.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying he's gonna get injured, or I don't wish injury upon anyone, but hey, I'm just telling him for advice. He better throw the ball out of bounds if he feels the pressure. I personally I just it's scary to go against a team that that basically took you out of playoff contention too at the end of the year. So I really feel like the Vikings are gonna win. Granted, I'll give it a close game. Aaron Rodgers is gonna do his thing, but
yeah,
when it comes down to it, I think the Vikings will win.
It's just really hard to bet against Aaron Rodgers. I did it last week and got a fucking loss. I
don't know why you bet against the Bears. That makes no sense. You're gonna bet against them
because of Khalil Mack.
Yes,
and
that's one player. That is one player. Khalil Mack.
He almost didn't do it.
Khalil Mack is a beast, but when you got multiple beasts on, I just don't see why you bet against Aaron Rodgers against the Bears, but you're not gonna against. I don't know. I don't see the logic in that, Nathaniel. But I mean, it's your opinion. I
thought the young Bears team was gonna be able to do it, and they almost had it. If it wasn't for that meddling Rodgers.
Oh. God damn it.
All right, so next we have Cleveland and New Orleans.
I think out of all the teams I was disappointed in, even though the Bills put up 3, it was expected. And the New Orleans Saints just really.
But let's not act like they weren't out of that game though. That was a high-scoring fucking shootout in which we thought was
88 total points.
That's what I'm saying. We thought that was gonna be a blowout on the other end for the Saints.
Yeah.
And dude, they had the Fitz magic, dude.
Hey, that man's from Harvard, bro.
Yes,
He
sir.
read the defense. He read the defense.
Read them like a fucking book, dude.
God, man. And that's just like, it's just crazy just to think that, you know,
So,
I just
so,
don't
so
see
here's
how a
the dilemma
defense
I have.
allows 48 points
Yeah.
against the
He-
Buccaneers.
Here's the dilemma I have with this game: is Cleveland really did hold their own, but New Orleans offense actually played like a fucking like a monster team. Their defense just wasn't there to answer.
Yeah.
Like I think if there was more defense in that game, this would be an easier call. But like for the Browns to come out in the second half, and I don't think they allowed any points in the second half. Honestly, there might have been, it might have been 14-0 at half, and they allowed one in the second, one touchdown in the second half. But for them to, to my knowledge, so as what I know now, they didn't allow any points in the second half. They came back. They tied. This is their best start since 2004. Let them go 1-0-1 because it will be lull, and that would be just funny to everyone. And let Cleveland get their beer, man.
Let Cleveland get their beer.
This one is about hopefuls, and I know I said I'm not gonna be biased, or we're gonna try and keep bias out of this, but I'm gonna keep picking the Browns until they fucking win one this year, because it's gonna happen.
The Browns allowed 14 points in the second half of the game. So it was 7-0 at
Was
half.
it 7-0 at half?
It was 7-0 at half.
Wow, I thought that was the other way around. I didn't watch the game. I just
But-
watched the recap and.
And I have obviously New Orleans winning this.
Yeah.
I think New Orleans is gonna get there. They're gonna get together. They're gonna I think they went in there. They're like all high and mighty, you know, easy week, you know, and Tampa just took them by surprise, you know.
Yeah.
9 out of 10 times New Orleans is gonna beat Tampa Bay, and it was just that one time that Tampa won. And
It was a 10th time.
yeah. And I see the Browns. They have potential, man, but I think it's bad timing. It's a bad matchup. It's not there yet. I see the Browns probably for sure in the game. I think they maybe lose by a touchdown or two, but I just don't see their defense stopping that Saints offense. And
They did
Tyrod.
they did it to a Pittsburgh offense that I just wanted to say they were able to slow up. They didn't stop them, but they definitely slowed them down to an offense that
Yeah.
had a backup running back that was on fucking fire with an ugly ass haircut, by the way.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about that though. They slowed that Pittsburgh defense down that has Juju Smith-Schuster, Ben Roethlisberger, Antonio Brown, and a second string running back that was going off.
Yeah.
I mean, I think this game really does come down to a field. If any game this week comes down to a field goal, I think it's gonna be this one because maybe they won't stop. But I think I honestly think that there's gonna be enough slowing down in this game that the Browns can do something. I told you this one's about hopefuls, man. This is about the Browns and their hopefuls.
No.
If the Browns want to prove anything, they're gonna come out and they're gonna beat New Orleans.
Well, no. No. Yes, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. They did stop, the Steelers' offense, and they stopped Ben. Juju balled out, and so did Antonio Brown. And
I didn't say they stopped. I never said they stopped. I said they slowed them down.
Yeah,
Two different things.
yeah, they slowed. Okay, yeah. My bad. But man, Ben was like forcing it. I understand, giving the ball to Antonio, let Antonio do his thing, But he targeted Antonio Brown 16 times. 16 times, Nathaniel.
Uh-huh.
Out of 41 passes, 16. I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but
It is. It
That's a lot.
definitely is. Yeah.
That is a lot. Like, and Juju balled out. Like, he did his thing.
Oh,
I
he's
was,
always gonna do his thing.
yeah, and like I really feel like by the Browns slowing down Ben, making him throw the 3 fumbles or the 3 interceptions, and then I think Ben, he had a fumble too.
Yeah.
So I just don't see Cleveland beating New
Cleveland
Orleans
right
this
now
week.
is the city of hopefuls, man, and I gotta say, man, I'm gonna stick with it. I want Cleveland to get their beer, and I want it to be early.
So you're actually choosing Cleveland to win this game?
Yes, I am actually choosing Cleveland to win this
Oh
game. It is the
my
city of
God.
hopefuls. They are getting their beer this week. I promise you
They're not.
that.
They're not getting their
They are
beer
getting
this week.
those coolers are cracking open on Sunday. 3
No,
o'clock.
bro. No. No. I'm sorry.
Right. So I kinda want to apologize to this next one of these next teams because
Oh no, we gotta talk about the game.
they came out and they balled out. Now to be fair, it was against the Lions, but we both had the Lions winning. They came out and they balled out, dude. Oh my God. Dude, what the fuck?
The disrespect that we gave both
This
the
whole
teams
game.
was just...
That whole game last week, dude.
Oh my God. As I watched the Jets, they kept scoring and scoring and scoring. I'm just like, what is going on? Oh my God. Damn.
That
That is...
whew. And
I'm so sorry. I'm
I'm sorry,
sorry.
Sam Darnold. I'm sorry, everyone on the Jets coaching staff. Whoever your owner is, I apologize.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. But y'all also
Yeah,
played the Dolphins this week, who came off a win against the Titans, which we both lost that one.
Well, yeah.
No one expected.
I didn't see
Miami,
Mariota. I didn't see Mariota getting injured though. To be honest,
did he get injured?
did not expect.
I actually
Yeah, he got injured. Yeah, he got injured. Like, I think it was. I forgot what quarter it was, but yeah, he got hurt, and Matt Castle went in the game.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. I watched him play for the Cowboys. I know how that went.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just. I think it was just bad luck.
Yeah.
Luck came into play for that game, and I mean,
No,
the friggin' Dolphins got a kick return touchdown. Like, it just.
Yeah.
It just. That doesn't really happen. Kenny Stills did pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. He balled out. Got 4 receptions, 106 yards, two touchdowns. But I really feel like if Mariota was still in the game, they would have. I think they would have won. But that defense, like, I don't know. Maybe it was the lightning delays too, because there was 2 lightning delays for that game.
I did know that.
So like. After a while, you kind of just like you get ready, and then okay, lightning delay. So then you gotta
slow down.
Yeah, and then you're like, okay, go back on the field. All right, game time, let's go. Another lightning delay. It's just like, okay, man. Like it messes up the groove, but I'll give Miami the respect of winning against the Titans.
Oh yeah.
But I would say
do the Jets beat Miami? Do they go up 2-0?
Jets are going 2-0.
I think the same fucking thing. I think the same fucking thing, dude.
I do not, and I will never believe in Ryan Tannehill. And just, I don't know. It's just I know they didn't.
I mean, granted, that was an upside for them coming into last week because Jay Cutler.
But, yeah.
Oh, dude. I still don't
But
understand how they fucking pulled his ass out of retirement. He does not care about the game.
yeah, that's true. I mean, he's retired now, so. But I don't know. It's just so hard to like. I mean, yeah, they did it to the Lions, and to me personally, the Lions are a better team than the Dolphins. So if they did that to the
Yeah.
Lions,
But the Lions
like,
also look like absolute trash out there.
yeah, they look bad, and it's the people were saying it's because of the Detroit players. They're mad at the coach, and New England coaches. I mean, he was a defensive coordinator for New England
Yeah.
last year, but
Yeah.
New England coaches don't do good on their own.
Yeah, outside of the Belichick system, dude.
Yeah, they are
They don't
terrible.
thrive, dude, because they try to change shit up and they don't. They try to be their own personalities, and now, granted, that's not a bad thing, but you've learned from one of the greatest in the game. Should probably stick to your guns.
Yeah. So and then as much as I hate USC, and obviously that's where Donald's from.
Yes, sir.
He's a dude. Like that
He's
sounds
a
gay.
man.
That
He's a
sounds,
man, dude.
but like I'm not trying to be gay, but like
He's the fucking
like-
dude for the Jets.
like-
Like, honestly,
I feel like he's got the right stuff.
yeah. Oh, definitely.
So
Let-
your first pass, pick 6, and you come back and just like completely
Ball out.
almost perfect.
16 for 21.
Yeah, and
Or
what? 2
what, 15
touchdowns,
for 20 after that.
no picks. Like
Was it
oh
2 touchdowns or 3?
my!
Because they put up 40 points.
No, he put up 2, cause I forgot his name. What's his name?
Yeah.
Isaiah Crowell.
Yeah, Isaiah Crowell.
He got a touchdown run, I believe, and I think the defense got a touchdown too. No, it was the punt return. They got a punt return too.
Yeah.
That guy, he tight roped it on the sideline. But I see it, man. I see Darnold balling out again
Oh yeah.
I
dude.
mean-
I honestly I can see that too. Like,
against the
So-
Dolphins.
so the thing
I
with
can
it
see
is
it.
like, Sam Darnold can really. So I know they said this about Mark Sanchez, but then the butt fumble happened and his career went downhill from there. But let Tom Brady retire the next 2 years. I think Sam Darnold can honestly take over the fucking AFC West or East. I'm sorry.
Really?
Mhm.
Oh yeah. I was just thinking of his competition: Ryan Tannehill, Josh Allen,
And whoever the
and
fucking Patriots.
I don't even know the Patriots backup anymore.
Julian Edelman.
Julian Edelman. Okay. But no, I see the Jets beating the Dolphins.
Oh yeah, same. I think
Yeah.
Sam Darnold's gonna fucking ball out.
Yeah.
So here we go. We can talk about this. We're gonna talk about the reason that I gave up on the Cowboys and how this all happened. Why you see the little arrowhead in the top of my screen instead of a star like the Cowboys. So we got Kansas City and Pittsburgh. And first, I just want to say I gave up on the Cowboys after Sunday. It was like a very, very
No.
thin stick. And then when the Cowboys lost, it just snapped. I was done. I came on, I ranted, and I said, fuck it, I'm going to be a Chiefs fan. So if you want to go follow me on Twitter, NateGene1917, you'll see that I, instead of having Cowboys 0-1, have Chiefs 1-0 because it's what I'm doing now. Anyway.
You're not leaving them. You are a Cowboys fan, Nathaniel.
No, dude.
You are the definition of a Cowboys fan.
Nope. I'm a what now?
But you're the
Nope.
definition of a Cowboys fan. Yes, you are.
Nope.
You're
I
not
refuse.
leaving
Nope.
them. I will.
Nope.
I will not allow
I
you
am
to leave the Cowboys.
dedicated.
That is your
I am
team.
dedicated already, and my dad told me that I can't go back. So fuck it. I can't go crawling
Are
back
you?
if they
You're
start
actually
winning.
You're actually leaving the Cowboys.
I am actually done. Y'all thought I was joking.
You're done.
Y'all thought
Yeah.
I was joking. Y'all actually thought I was joking, but no. I honestly I can't take it anymore, man.
I mean, if You're serious? Like, I mean, I guess I did it a long time. I couldn't. I got raised into it. You know, be a Cowboys fan. I
Well, that's the same
was,
thing
and
as I got raised into it, and I just like
yeah,
I picked up the culture, and it's just like, but every year it was just like, are we gonna actually do something this year? And it's like, yeah, you're a Cowboys fan, and you're excited, and the season starts, and then you go 0-1, 8-8, 8-8, 8-8, 8-8, dude, it pounds into your system, it hurts, and you just finally break one day.
I,
In my time
okay.
alive, I've seen the Cowboys have 3 good seasons. 13-3, 12-4, and 13-3 again. That was 2008, 2014, and 2016. Dak Prescott, not a good quarterback. But we're not talking about the Cowboys right now. We're talking about Pittsburgh. We can talk about Dallas in a minute. Pittsburgh and KC. So, a struggling Steelers everything ties against the Cleveland Browns and gives them the best start since 2004. Kansas City, on the other hand, puts in their second-year quarterback who didn't get any playing time last season,
Then,
if I'm correct.
yeah, yeah, he did. I think he got a couple. He started like a couple times. Like he didn't start, but like he
He
got
got a
put in
couple.
like
Yeah,
at
he
the
got a
end of
couple.
games. He got reps. He got
Yeah.
reps.
Um, who didn't do all too bad. So I'm not going to be biased on this. I do want to go ahead and say that um, Pittsburgh kind of looked bad out there. Other than Juju, actually, he did ball out. He went out there and he played well. And I mean, Ben Roethlisberger didn't. Man, he looked like he's getting old. He looked like he could retire at the end of this season if he wanted to. I mean, when he got 2 rings, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he got nothing left to prove. He will be known as one of the greats from the 2004 class, and just
So
from this decade.
I agree with that. I could go with that. Yeah. So who do you have winning the game?
Who? So that's where I'm struggling with this one, because for all we know,
Honestly,
Pat Mahomes could have been a fluke game.
I think so.
Yeah, and like I actually want him to do well. So when he got drafted, a lot of people were shitting on him because he was from Tech, and
Yeah.
I think that's pretty shit. First off, because you don't give the. There's some people, yeah, you can tell when they're a bust, but with a man like this, I honestly think you should give him a chance, let him play, and see how he does. And he goes out in his first week and he balls out against the Chargers. What did he put up? Like 4 touchdowns and no interceptions, or maybe 1 interception.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Um. Go check.
Yeah, no interceptions and 4 touchdowns for 256 yards. I mean, Kareem Hunt and Tyreek Hill. Kareem Hunt did have 49 yards. I think we talked about him having a down year
Yeah,
last week.
I think he was gonna have a down year. Yeah.
And I think I also compared it to Todd Gurley situation where he's going to have a down year, but he'll come back and he'll be the running back of the AFC, as Todd Gurley is the running back of the NFC. Not comparing them, comparing their situations. Tyreek Hill for 7 targets, or for 8 targets and 7 receptions, 169 yards. I, I'm so up in the air about this game because the Steelers can be bad one week and then good the next.
Yeah.
You never know what you're gonna get with the Steelers, man. And it's so hard to pick with the Steelers games because, like I said, it's always up in the air, and you never know what you're gonna get, especially with Ben Roethlisberger's fucking stupid fucking face.
Well, I'm going with Kansas City. I think Kansas City is just their offense is just so electric, and they have their dude. Granted, he's only played one game, you know,
Yeah.
but God, after a performance like how he put, like he balled out, man, and you know
I have to go with Kansas as well. Found my pencil.
to do it against the Chargers too, like Chargers don't have the
Defense.
yeah. Granted, they were missing Joey
I was
Bosa,
gonna say,
but I
granted, they were
mean,
missing Joey Bosa.
but still to put 38 on the Chargers, like just put 38
I was
on
gonna
any
say put
single
30.
team.
Yeah, I was gonna say 38 on the board is
Just
a
put
lot.
38 in general, like woo, you know.
Yeah.
And I just see, you know, just like I can't trust the Pittsburgh Steelers when
To
they
be
tie with the
consistent.
Browns.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
And-
just
And that's kind of where I'm at, but like I was saying, the fucking Steelers, man, unpredictable, and that's honestly a lot of the NFL. It's just unpredictable.
yeah.
But yeah, I gotta go with.
But
I'm gonna end up going with KC as well.
I gotta go with Kansas City. I see. I don't think Mahomes, bro. If he puts up another game like this, like, oh my God. But like, I see him throwing. I see him throwing a pick or two in this game. But I see Kansas City winning. I can't. After what I saw from Pittsburgh, like I don't know. It's a bad matchup
Can
in
he
my
break
mind for.
Dak's record? Is my question to you. Do you think he can break that longest continuation streak with no interceptions?
No. I don't think he'll break it because from where he's from, and then me personally being a Texas fan, Big 12, he was from Tech. I saw him play like literally every year, and I kept up with Tech too. He's a gunslinger, man. He's got that arm, but he's a gunslinger. He like the way he's not afraid to throw that ball into double coverage or just to he will challenge anyone. Like
Confident.
if he believes you'll make the play, he will throw the play. He will throw the ball.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes it connects and sometimes it gets picked. So that's why I don't see him breaking Dak's record. But will he have a better rookie season than Dak? Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I mean, he.
Oh,
Can't
it's not
have
his
a
rookie
better- I
season.
was gonna say he can't have a
Yeah.
better rookie season. I mean,
It's his rookie season right now. It's his rookie season right now in my eyes.
Okay,
Because
and
he didn't play at all last year.
He got some reps though.
But he got reps. But I mean, this is his debut. He is the
His
starter.
starting debut. Okay, yeah, I see what you said. So yeah, it's a Ben Simmons situation in Zach's eyes. So
Yeah.
rookie of the year. Rookie of the year.
Rookie of the year, dude.
Okay. Can we talk about how bad Oakland got fucking smacked now?
John Gruden, bro. Welcome back to the NFL. It's been
not
forever, buddy.
2002 anymore, buddy. Oh no, it is not 2002 anymore. I'm gonna say it right off the bat. I'm going with Denver.
You going with Denver?
I don't trust John Gruden enough.
Yeah. I'm going with Denver too. And you know, for them to get that pass rush and to get Russell Wilson, slow down Russell Wilson,
Yeah.
what makes you think they're not going to slow down Derek Carr?
Yeah.
And I mean, granted, you know, Oakland probably they have the better line than Seattle. Seattle's line is a hot mess, but I mean, still, man, I don't see it. I don't. I want to believe in Gruden, man, but oh my God, whew, that was not a good.
Oh no.
That wasn't good.
Oh no.
That wasn't good. You know, so. I think too, what were you gonna say?
That defense in Oakland honestly looked so bad.
Yeah.
Everything about Oakland on Monday night looked bad.
They Hey, he didn't want to be a Raider. He didn't want to be in Oakland.
According to Gruden, but according to him, he did. My thing with it is, I don't think Gruden wanted him in Oakland.
Oh. I think, because, what I believe, and, you know, because Belichick's from that era, too, you know, you got to take the pay cuts, you know, you want to win. They want people who are for team first. I mean, Tom Brady was team first. You know
Yeah.
how many pay cuts he took throughout his years, like through his contracts,
Yeah.
like team first, win mentality. But hey, Gruden, I'm sorry, and that's kind of like the downfall. I mean, it's not even the downfall of the Patriots because they still got Tom, but like it's 2018, man. These
Yeah.
kids are young.
They want the
Players
money.
are different. They want their money.
Yeah.
And granted, he can pay them. The salary too has bumped up since
Yeah.
2002. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
it's
they
been a minute,
have
man.
the cap space.
They
They
have the
the
cap.
money.
It's been a minute, bro.
And
Like,
going to that real quick, I want to go back to the last matchup. Le'Veon Bell's still not playing. So,
oh yeah.
that's why I think KC will win too. Anyway, back to
Hey,
this.
I know this doesn't matter, but have you seen the reports that 49ers have like so I think this first they had the best or second best odds to landing him.
Well,
Leaving on Sanford.
we got
Okay.
we got 20 weeks to see where that goes.
I'm just saying. All right, sorry.
All right.
But
I just
how do you do you believe in Jared Goff? Are you sealed like he is a good quarterback?
I want to give it this year. I want to give it this year before I say whether or not I actually believe in Jared Goff. Because he had that first year without Sean McVay, and then he had the second year with Sean McVay. Granted, anyone can look like a bad team with Jeff Fisher at the helm.
Yeah. But honestly, I think Jared Goff is just a better Dak Prescott. He's got Gurley. He's got a way better offense. Like to support him is like, I think honestly like Goff is like one of the weaker points in their offense, and it just helps when you have
How did we get to the Rams?
a freaking. How did we get to the Rams? Oh, we were talking about the Raiders game.
They're playing the Broncos.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. Oops. I thought we were talking about last week's game. Like, you know, Oakland versus the Rams, so I was just going off because I felt like I needed to. I was just venting.
I mean, we can talk about that. Oakland just looked like shit overall.
Yeah, they did. I think they're gonna be bad. 4-12. Gruden's turn.
Watch us fucking eat shit and they go fucking 15-1.
Shut up.
It's not gonna happen.
No.
Oh,
sorry. Okay, yeah. So back on to, I guess, the main one was the Raiders versus Broncos. Yeah, Broncos are winning that. That's no brainer. Von Miller, 20 sacks.
that kid Chubb. What's his name? Bradley Chubb.
Bradley Chubb.
20 sacks in one game. Set an
20 sacks
all-time
one
record.
game. Yeah.
Break the season record in the game.
Yeah. That's how it's gonna be, bro.
Yes, sir. We got Fitzmagic versus Philly. Oh no. What the fuck is this game gonna be, Zach?
I mean, I like the beard, don't get me wrong. But bro, the Saints defense compared to the Eagles defense, that's two different things right there, man. And I mean, it's obvious in my eyes. That's Philly all day. I don't see any team beating Philly right now. And if they do beat them, it's because of the quarterback play from Nick Foles. Philly barely won last week because of another freaking Philly trick play.
Yeah. What were the numbers I sent you that, like, he had more passes completed, or less passes complete? No, yeah, it was more passes completed for less yards.
Yeah. I think he was throwing like 14 for like, I don't even know.
I think at the time he was like 9 for 14 with like 60 yards.
Yeah. And Matt Ryan was over there that was just a bad game. But I don't see Tampa Bay putting up 48 against the freaking Eagles. Like, I think it was just a fluke game by the Saints. I mean, granted, gotta give respect where respect is due. Like, congrats, Tampa Bay. Y'all got a good win over a great team. Now, y'all are 1-0, but come on. Ryan Fitzpatrick is not gonna freaking ball out every week and get dubs. Like, I think it's done. It was a fluke game by the Saints. I think the Saints played so bad that, obviously Tampa Bay won. So I just don't see Philly allowing that. And Philly's more, I think, like, right now, the Saints have a better offense than Philadelphia. But, granted, it's just that defense.
Yeah, I've got
I
Philly
can't
winning
bet.
this.
I can't bet against it.
Yeah, I've got Philly
Mike
winning this
Evans
as
isn't gonna
well.
put up 187 on that Philly defense. No,
Mike
he's
Evans,
not.
dude. I tell you about Mike Evans. If Cooper Rush was his quarterback, he'd be the MVP.
They'll go 5-11.
Okay. Anyway, but in seriousness, I I do believe that because last time Ryan Fitzpatrick had a good year, he almost took the Jets to the playoffs, but it was the Steelers. I mean, they went 11-5. Like that's hard to do when Rex Ryan is your coach. And then next year he goes on to coach the Bills. Anyway, I mean, it was ridiculous. Now, I'm not betting against Philly here by any means because, one, I'm not stupid, and two, I just don't believe that the Bucks can slow them down. I think, honestly, I think Philadelphia is going to at least start the season off with the first few wins. Maybe the first
Yeah.
4 or 5.
I can honestly see them being undefeated by the time Carson Wentz comes back.
Yeah,
But in my mind,
I don't even
I
think
have
that's
that Carson
happening.
Wentz is coming back by like week 5.
Yeah.
That's what I have. I have that mentality. I mean, that's just me though.
I don't know when he'll be back.
Sorry, Tim.
I am hoping for the kid to be back soon because he's a damn good quarterback, and the culture of that Eagles team will change so much more. It'll be better when he gets back.
Yeah.
He is gonna have to be very, very careful though. I do believe they said last year that with how bad his injury was. I mean, because he got hurt in week 10 last year, or week
Yeah. It was
yeah
like week 10.
something like that. And then
Week 10, week 11.
for the injury to carry over to this year, I mean, you got to know it's bad. And I do believe they said that he would have to wear an ankle brace for the rest of his, or not an ankle brace, a knee brace for the rest of his career. So it's how much does that affect him in his play, and how much it changes his playing style when he comes back.
I don't think he's gonna. I think he's gonna not run the ball as much, but
That's what I
I
mean.
can
It's
still.
like,
I see Carson. I see Wentz doing Wentz things again. Like I
yeah,
don't
and that's
see
what I'm
him.
saying. It's like
That's just the
I
type of
don't.
man he is. Like
Yeah, I don't
he's
think it's
just
gonna
like
change his style, but I know that there are some people that they get injured and it's that bad and they
yeah,
come back out. I mean, JJ Watt will never be the same, mostly because he can't fucking play without getting injured. But I mean, I don't think JJ Watt will ever lead the league in sacks again,
yeah.
and that'll be our segue to this next one: Houston versus Tennessee, AFC South matchup.
Easy. Texans.
Oh yeah, Matt Castle's playing.
Yeah. If I I think I don't think I think Mariota, because I just read a thing today. Mariota, the coach said that he looks good. He's feeling fine. He rested for like the last 2 or 3 days, just like resting the arm, resting. It's his
Oh.
elbow. It's his elbow.
Oh, it's different.
I
It's usually his legs.
no, it's his elbow. I don't know if it's on his throwing arm or what, but honestly, even if they had Mariota in too, like if Mariota plays this week, Texans still winning. If Mariota doesn't play, Texans are winning. Like
I think
I see.
I think the Texans defense really proved something when they slowed Tom Brady down.
Yeah,
Now, granted, they didn't win, but they slowed him down.
yeah, and they got a pick. Oh, they got a pick on top.
And not only was it a regular pick, but it was their newest addition.
Yeah,
Let's talk about the Honey Badger and what he means to that fucking defense.
dude. I was like, when I saw it happen, I was like, it would be the honey badger to pick him
Yeah.
up. Like,
Oh well, my dad told me he was like, yeah, Tom Brady threw a pick. I was like, I guarantee you it was fucking Tyrann Mathieu.
yeah,
And sure enough, I look at my phone, checking the shit out. Honey Badger. I was like, you son of a bitch.
yeah.
I was like, you would be the motherfucker to pick Tom Brady off in the first game when he usually only throws about 5 or 6 a season.
Oh, it wasn't Matt Castle. It was Blaine Gabbert. That was the backup. Oh,
Is
that's
that?
even.
I
Oh.
was gonna say, I don't think that's any better.
I
Oh
mean,
no.
oh, Blaine.
Remember when he
But
was y'all's? Remember when he was the Niners starter?
yeah, no. So
And y'all didn't y'all not beat the fucking Rams that year with him as y'all starter like 28-0? Or was it the
but
other way
like
around?
Deshaun was slow. I was actually kind of surprised that he was that slow in the game, like to get going.
Yeah.
Like I was watching the game, man, and
Well,
I
well, I
was
think
just
that's the
there, just
same thing
questioning
as
everything.
yeah.
I was questioning Deshaun every play. I was like, "What are you doing?"
But I think that comes down to the same thing we were talking about with Carson Wentz just a second ago. Is like, how fast paced do you really want to come back after tearing your ACL? That's a
Yeah,
fucking huge injury, man. I mean,
it is.
it plagues the league like a motherfucker. If you hear injury and the first thing, or at least for me, one of the first things you think is ACL. Another thing you think is concussion. But a lot of the time, dude,
Yeah,
the ACL is a fucking big one, dude, and it's a scary injury, and it's how fast do you want to come off of that injury. I think Deshaun Watson, playing slow. I think that was him being careful about it, not trying to fuck up his knee again.
yeah. I could, yeah, I see that.
But I mean, they came out and they played. I expected a higher score from it. I expected him to come back and play faster pace too. But seeing him slow, that made me happy. It made me know that it made me think, hey, maybe he's aware that he shouldn't be running as much. He shouldn't be playing super fast paced because he did just come off that bad injury.
Yeah, but I mean, I think too, like, yeah, he was playing it slow, but like, I really feel like that New England defense like had a part.
Oh yeah.
They look better. They honestly look better than last year. And
They don't want more quarterbacks catching touchdowns on
yeah, I mean, I guess they
them
probably rewatch that Super Bowl
every fucking
every
day,
freaking
dude.
day. Yeah, and I just I don't know, man. It's so hard to like, cause like one of the bright things that Tennessee had going against freaking Miami was Dion Lewis in
Hmm.
the run game. And granted, you got that going against the Dolphins, but you take that to the Texans. You got Clowney and Watt if they stay in the game.
Yeah.
Like that's gonna be hard, man. That's gonna be hard running the ball when like your best thing on offense is running the ball, and that's just like a bad matchup, to go against the Texans.
Mm.
So
It's the Texans' defense is can be. I want to point this out. The Texas defense can be number one if the fucking key players are healthy. If the focal points are healthy, if your vocal leaders are healthy, Clowney, Watt, Matthew, if they're healthy, that's a winning team. That's a team I can see going 13-3, 12-4. You know. Know what I mean?
If they stay, yeah, if they stay healthy. I say it maybe 11-5. 11-5. That's where I have them. At their like highest potential. I could see them going 11-5.
Mm.
But
In a
what's the
weak
next game?
in a weak AFC South, I could see 13-3.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, because if you think about the AFC South, it's really the Jags right now. Cough, cough, Blake Bortles, goat.
Act like you didn't say that, but
Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and hop into this next one. Indiana, Washington. Um,
Washington.
yeah. Um, I'm all for hopefuls. As you see, I picked
The
Cleveland.
Browns.
Yeah,
God.
but if there's one team I will not be hopeful again, it's the Redskins because again, I was a Cowboys fan. I understand they come to play
You
every
are a
fucking
Cowboys
week.
fan.
Every fucking week they come to play. It's annoying to it was annoying to watch them as a Cowboys fan. And shit, I don't think Andrew. For goodness sake, I know how hard the Redskins hit. I've seen it a million times. I've seen Tony Romo get hurt by the Redskins. For goodness sake, Andrew Luck, just fall to the ground if you see your O-line collapse. Just let them touch you. Please do not get hurt in this game. I care for you as a human being. You're such a nice person. I wish I could meet you. The the thing about Andrew Luck is the dude on the fucking Redskins would sit there and break his leg, and he would probably still get up and tell him good hit.
Yeah, honestly. And don't get me wrong, like I just it's so sad that Luck is on the Colts, like and he loves it there too, man. Like
Yeah.
they would have won if what's his name? Jack Doyle or Jake Doyle, whatever his name is, he freaking fumbled the ball. Like that's not his fault. Like the pass was there and he just cough it up. Like, come on, man. And it's sad. It's sad to see that he's not gonna get another win again. He's gonna go 0-2 coming back.
Yeah.
And it's sad, but I mean, that's if anything, if he was gonna win these like out of the two games, it would like he had the better chance of beating Cincinnati than the
Yeah.
Redskins in my
He
eyes.
he definitely did.
So that's why Alex Smith did good too. Adrian Peterson somehow had like he was a cowbell again, had like 20 plus carries, touchdown. Then Chris Thompson too, the receiving back, like it was
Yeah.
going everything was going smooth for him. Jordan Reed, Alex Smith was fighting Jordan Reed open, like it was just a solid game.
Yes, sir. It was. I hate watching the Redskins play because, like I said, when I was a Cowboys fan, it's just so hard to watch. So hard to watch. Because they always come to play. They're always a presence. Even when they're doing bad, it's a fucking presence there because they play good football, man. They really do.
They
And
do.
like you said, it's gonna be hard to watch Andrew Luck come back and have to go 2-0 or 0-2. Um, Honestly, it's just the fuck of the draw in here.
Yeah.
Getting the Redskins and then that whole fumble situation. I mean, wrong place, wrong time is a lot of a situation in football,
Yeah.
and it's definitely a situation as far as Andrew Luck so far this year. But hey, like
Honestly.
I said earlier, this is a very you never know what the fuck's gonna happen league, which is why I put my money on the I'll put my money on the Browns all season, even if it's just a fucking penny, because I'm too scared to lose actual money. Um, it's a league of hopefuls, man, and the Colts are hopefuls this year. I'll say that much.
I just I just want to say, I know, this is going towards next week, but they face the Redskins this week, but next week they face the Eagles.
Yeah.
So,
Please, Andrew Luck, if you see any linemen coming at you, please just take the easy route, fall to the floor, and let them touch you. Please don't get hurt again. We missed you as NFL fans because you're such a good guy. Arizona,
all right, what's that?
Los Angeles.
I feel like there's like a lot of one-sided games this week. Like, there's only like I think 2 or 3 games that really stumped me. I mean, it's the Rams, bro. Like, the Cardinals were terrible against the Redskins, man. And what makes you think they're gonna do any better against like a way better defense and then the offense, dude. The Rams are just honestly, I don't even know what happened with the Rams.
So
They
going
were
back to the whole "Do
shitty.
you believe in Jared Goff" thing, this will not be one of those games where I decide if I believe in Jared Goff because it's not fair. Um, Arizona has Patrick Peterson on defense, but other than that, like you lost the Honey Badger, which RIP to your defense after that happens. Um, and on the other side, the defense for the Rams got fucking buffed up. Now, granted,
Yeah,
they got 3 of the fucking worst players that they could have gotten attitude-wise in Marcus Peters and
yeah.
Dominic Sue and Aqib Talib.
I'll keep the lead.
Yes, sir. Um, and the dirtiest player in the league, and Dominic Sue. But Dominic Sue and Aaron Donald as a fucking pass rush? Nah, dude. Mr. Made of Glass, Sam Bradford is much. I knock on wood that he doesn't get hurt, man, because those motherfuckers are gonna be coming hard. And then fucking
Did you hear Sue put a target on Bradford this week?
I didn't hear that, but that's
Yeah,
scary.
he 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 put a target on Sam Bradford. Like
See,
he's coming for him.
the scary thing about that is that Ndamukong Suh is known for stepping on people, and he could step on Sam Bradford and accidentally break his leg. Sam Bradford, for the love of God, take the same advice that I gave Andrew Luck. Fall to the ground. Aaron Donald and Ndamukong Suh will kill you. And it's oh, poor Sam Bradford. This whole week's gonna be bad. He's not gonna be able to throw the ball without it being covered. He's not gonna be able to. The running game. David Johnson's back, right? Or did he get hurt again?
No, he's back. 9 carries, 37 yards, 1 touchdown. And that was against the Redskins.
Yeah. I mean, but do not let either of those 2 players get hurt, because then you got Josh Rosen and whoever your fucking backup running back is. And honestly, I don't think Josh Rosen is gonna be the answer to the Cardinals' prayers right now. I think maybe Sam Bradford will be the better quarterback out of the 2 for them right now, just because.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think Josh Rosen. I think out of all the rookies that were drafted early, I think Josh Rosen's probably going to be the one that doesn't show out as much.
And Grant, I'm not like trying to yeah, I can see, Rosen, being like the least productive, but it's just like, he's gonna play, man. Sam Bradford is just so injury prone, so like,
Yeah.
and it's bad when your best quarterback option is Sam Bradford,
Yeah.
in my eyes. So, I mean, granted, I think Rosen will get better, but right now, it's just rebuilding for the Cardinals. They just, there's nothing going for them. Larry Fitzgerald, I love you, man, but
Go to the
if
Patriots.
you continue
dude.
to play,
For the love of God, go to the Patriots. Get your chip and go. I know a lot of
like,
people get mad about ring chasing, but at this point, you deserve it. You really do. You're one of the best receivers to play the game ever.
ever. Yeah,
Get your chip, retire, and make your mom proud, man.
Like, I understand you're still staying with Arizona because like that's your city and all, but damn, dude, like, just retire now,
Alright, we might have
or
to rapid
you
fire
know.
these next ones just because I think I'm going to get food.
Oh, okay.
So, we got Detroit and San Fran. Make a couple quick points about it, and then move on. Let's do it. Um, Detroit and San Fran.
San Fran's
Detroit,
winning.
yeah, San Fran. Detroit looked like absolute shit.
Yeah, and again,
They got that. They got
it
that
was bad
Patriots
timing. We
curse.
played the Vikings. It's
Mhm.
bad timing. We played the Vikings, bro. Like,
They got that Patriots curse on them. It's not gonna do much. Um, Speaking of the Patriots, they're next. Blake Bortles, the goat, will not be winning this week. It's gonna be a repeat. Sorry, I'm
yeah,
sorry. I'm sorry. The true goat, Blake Bortles, you're gonna be losing to Tom Brady. I don't even know who that is. It's not even the goat, dude.
no, Patriots are winning. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
a close game though.
100% the Patriots are winning. Yeah, that just because of the Jags defense, it'll be a close game.
Yeah,
Dallas, New York. Saquon's gonna run all over that defense.
Dallas is winning. Not Dallas. New York's winning.
Oh yeah, Saquon's gonna run all over that defense, dude. OBJ's gonna have a
Yeah.
field day against the young defensive backs, and
Yeah.
that's gonna be Dallas's downfall right there at 0-2.
But this week though, Zeke didn't eat last week, but I think he's gonna eat this week. But granted, with all his effort, I think Dallas is still gonna lose.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be there in a second. Give me 1 minute. I got one more to make. I got one more pick for this video. So the last pick is Seattle and Chicago, and I'm gonna do the right thing this week and not bet with Chicago.
I'm actually gonna go Chicago.
Right, so I don't think that defense can, or not the defense. I don't think they can do it with Russell Wilson, man. I don't think they can do the same thing Denver did.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Russell Wilson is a good quarterback. He's, a great quarterback. But, he's not no Aaron Rodgers, man. So, I mean, in the end, like, I just feel like the Bears are gonna win. Like Khalil Mack's gonna have a field day against that weak offense. Yeah, I'll put it up. Like, against that weak offensive line. So.
Yeah.
Those are all the games?
Yep.
How many did we disagree on this
We
week?
have 4
I
disagrees.
only disagreed on. Ooh, okay.
We have our disagrees at Baltimore and Cincinnati. I have Baltimore, you have Cincy. We have Minnesota and Green Bay. I have Green Bay, you have Minnesota. Cleveland, New Orleans. You're mad at me for that pick, but I'm with the City of Hopefuls, man. And then we got the Seattle and
the Bears are.
yeah. That'll be the Monday night game, and as long as I'm not fucking stupid next week. Actually, I'm off all week next week, so Wednesday we will get those picks out.
Okay, alright, cool.
Alright, well, that's been it for the stream. Thank you, everybody that tuned in. We actually had 5 viewers at one point, and I got 3 new subscribers out of that. So, we'll be back next week Wednesday for this. Peace out.